Hi there, I'm John from CNCKing.com, and today we're going to etch a 316 stainless steel plate. Earlier I did a video comparing etching versus annealing. For a quick demonstration here, you can see this is annealed, it's a smooth surface, and this is etched. So it's a very different effect. Etching is into the plate, annealing is just on the very, very top surface of it. It's nice and smooth, this is rough. Now this one here, by comparison, totally looks annealed. You'd swear it was annealed until you touched it. And what this actually is an etched 316 stainless steel plate. It's 1/8 thick, and we do a lot of custom mining jobs and very heavy industrial application tags for machines and equipment. And in this case here, the customer said, well, we want 316 plate, but not only that, we want it to be etched, and we want the visibility that you get from the annealing. So as you can see here, regardless of the angle you're looking at it, it's very visible, just like annealing would be. But you don't have the reflection of the etching that you would have otherwise. And the way this works is that, I keep trying different and new ways of doing things. We do a lot of woodwork here at CNCKing.com, and after we lacquer the wood, you notice that it really comes out, it really pops. It makes the grain of the wood really shine and really stand out. It almost gives it like a wet look. And I've been trying to achieve the same thing with metal for a while. I haven't had any luck. Then I fell into an industrial application that allows me to do that here in the shop. So what that allows me to do is essentially make a plate, whether 304 or 316, actually look wet, but it's totally dry. And the coating on this is UV stable, and it's very, very durable. And what that means is that this is wicked overkill for just about any application, but for some of our customers, this is exactly what they want. So what we'll do now, we'll take a look at me producing this plate with our Trotec fiber laser. if you notice during the production of this, if you look at the light, you notice it's like a green light with sparks flying off. That right away tells you that it's fiber etching. If it was annealing, then basically you have a very dull orangey kind of light, and you don't have any of the sparks flying off from the metal, because we're not etching into the metal, we're just annealing the very top surface of it. This should show you that this is etching. If you look at it with the light here, you can see a little bit of depth. Now some of the depth is gone just from the industrial coating, so it's still there. It's just very well protected. So what we'll do now, we'll just do a quick fast run by of this, how I made this here, just so you can see the difference of the light, where from the bright green etching here to the sort of dull orangey yellow here. A few months ago, most of our plates were actually 304. And the nice thing about 304 stainless steel is that it's very durable. The problem is that if you put it in a marine environment where there's lots of salt, or let's say in a public swimming pool where you have chlorine, it will start to corrode. You don't have that issue as badly with 316. It's a lot more corrosion resistant. Nothing is corrosion proof, just more corrosion resistant. So when we do the annealing on this, it's on the very, very top surface. So the corrosion will happen around it, and then eventually, bite into that. By etching into the plate, we're actually creating some depth into the plate. So let's say you have this in a desert, and it's just being hit by sand constantly. By having the etching, you have the extra bit of durability, because it has to wear down the whole plate, not just the very top surface of it. Now the advantage of doing this process here, let's say on 304 versus 316, raw 304 costs about 35% less than 316. So you can save yourself some money there, and the industrial coating adds about 10%. So it's not a big deal, but it's really for heavy industrial use. Now, I actually had to sand down a whole bunch of these plates for various reasons. And to give you an idea, it was basically the same design as this here for a customer of mine. And it took me an hour of angle grinding and sandblasting and a bunch of other heavy sanding, belt sanding to remove the mark from this. And the reason is because of the etching. So when you're removing this, you're not just removing the black, you have to remove the whole layer of metal. So it just gives you an idea of the incredible durability of etched stainless steel, especially when it's 316. This is just bulletproof. It's amazing. So if you're looking for custom stainless steel plates, contact me at CNCROI.com and we'll make something totally awesome for you.